Hey everybody, it's Johnny, and this is another episode of our Make 100 Healthy podcast. And this is my favorite segment on our whole show, and it's called 75 Extraordinary People Over 75. And with me today is a gentleman I've gotten to know at our club at Prescott Lakes. His name is Mike Fogel. Mike, welcome to the show.
Glad to be here, John.
You are looking styling. This guy.
Whoa.
This guy is an inspiration, so I want to wish you a belated birthday, but Mike just turned 84, so bravo, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
Now, one of the reasons I asked you to be on the show is I think that you are extraordinary, and I see you working out all the time, and I see that you have a young perspective, a positive attitude, so one of the objectives of this segment is to have someone like yourself to impart your wisdom, your advice, or just anything that's helped you get to where you're at now.
Okay. Well, first, luck has a great deal to do with our lives and our success. So I was lucky to get good genes
Beautiful.
for health and good parents
Okay.
to raise me well.
Good.
And, there's so many things that one could say. I would say this, though, that exercise is at the utmost importance for me and my wife, and working out. But not just from my own experience, but I read this all the time. All the studies have shown this. To not just exercise the body, though, but to exercise the mind.
That's so important,
Yeah.
and we're now there's a buzz term for that these days, mindfulness, and that's all about keeping your brain going. And for our Make 100 Healthy fans out there, we have a book out, an ebook. Yes, you can live to 100 years or more, and one of the chapters is your mental health, and we have a whole thing about brain games. Our buddy Larry Kaplan does a whole thing about brain games and luminosity and
Sure.
keeping your mind inspired. So, what do
Yeah.
you do to keep your mind inspired?
I read a lot. I read books, magazines, newspapers, and probably the other thing is a game I play. It's called bridge. It's a card game.
You love bridge, right?
I love bridge. I play it 2 or 3 times a week.
Now, do you play for a little money, or?
No, we play for bragging rights,
All right. Well, bragging rights are just as important, if not more.
or master points they're called, actually.
Okay, good.
And you accumulate these master points if you win.
Okay.
And I play in what you would call them tournaments, I suppose, here
Okay.
in town.
Nice.
And with good friends. Some of these people are just really great players. I'm a pretty good player.
Okay.
So I can always learn. There are books, there are libraries
Right.
that have been written about bridge.
Okay. So.
No computer can beat the top bridge players.
Well, that is fascinating, and that is all part of living a long life, right? I mean, keeping
yeah.
your mind going, keeping your competitive spirit going,
Yeah.
your bragging rights. Now, I know you have a very colorful manner, and one of the things that people think about, I don't want to live to 100 because, I'll lose my sex drive. Now, you're still an active guy, aren't you?
Oh, sexually?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Well, yeah. And I think that we have to, the sex drive declines.
Okay.
Let's face that.
Okay.
There are chemical aids that can help.
You
But-
dug.
Well,
No.
well,
I kid.
the other thing is that sex doesn't have to be the missionary position.
Okay.
I could use
I'm listening, I'm taking
I could
notes.
use other language. It can be simply caressing.
That's
simply
right.
getting naked. You don't have to be naked, but caressing the other person's hand, arm, face, neck, stomach.
Come on, you're turning me on. Stop, please.
Okay, so, and you have to learn how to change
Yeah.
your goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Oh my God. And that's what this is all about. Listen to what this man is saying, right? You can't experience something that you haven't lived yet. So being 84, I look at you as one of the life champions. Like you're living, and by the way, I mean, you're well on your way to making 100 healthy. So talk about, besides the exercise, what else makes life worth living to you?
Well, I think there are many things, but good families. I have a great wife of 60, I think it's 62 now, years.
That's pretty good. Congratulations.
And great family. We have 4 kids, 9 grandchildren, and 1 great grandchild. And good friends like yourself, We see each other
Yeah,
every
no,
day. We get to know each other.
it is true.
We give support to each other in many
Joke
different
around.
little ways. Joke around, yeah. Stay alert. Okay, so diet is super important in anyone's health.
Absolutely. So let's talk about your diet.
Oh boy, okay, yeah. Well, it's traditionally good. It's very similar to the Mediterranean diet, and nothing unusually
See?
special about it. It's pretty common. I've eliminated beef from my diet whenever possible.
Okay.
I still eat some meat
Okay.
because my wife is not a vegetarian,
Okay.
but she
A
cooks
little bit. It's a
vegetarian.
balance.
She's the cook.
Okay.
So we cook. She cooks vegetarian several times a week. Whenever we go out, I eat that way. So exercise, diet, those two things right now.
Right. Social connection.
Family, social connections.
Social
yeah.
connections.
Interest in everything. We both have an interest in politics.
Okay.
We're very much into the news and the politics.
That
We
keeps you
always-
engaged. Keeps you engaged, right?
Okay, yeah, which leads me to another word, a couple of words that I think are important, and they may sound too braggadocio, but I think everyone should have a purpose in life.
Absolutely, I agree.
There
with
should
that.
be meaning to our existence, and
You're speaking my language.
we've been searching. I've been searching, I suppose, my whole life for that purpose and meaning. But I think I found it gradually. Gradually, we were involved in the civil rights movements, the anti-war movement of the '60s. My
Okay.
wife and I both were very activists.
Okay.
So those things have been very important in our lives, and learning new things, being willing to change.
These are all things of the journey of life from someone who is well into the game, but still is playing the game with passion and vitality, and I see it every day. So this is what Make 100 Healthy is all about, and our Make 100 Healthy Club is a club for people, positive people that are passionate for life. So Mike, because you're one of the guests on our show, I want to offer you a complimentary lifetime membership into the Make 100 Healthy Club.
Well, I thank
And,
you.
and I appreciate you being part of our world and sharing your wisdom. And I hope that we're sitting here 15 years, 16 years from now, celebrating your 100th birthday and beyond.
I want to add one thing
Okay?
that is important now because of the way our country is divided,
Yeah.
and that is to try to engage in conversations and thoughts with people with whom you disagree,
I agree with
and
that.
with whom disagree with you. So I try to do that, and at the club we get to know each other after a while, and other venues too as well, and that's very important. I mean, in fact, I think it's ultra important right now.
I do too.
Our nation needs to be. It's okay to be divided. Okay, two parties, fine, whatever.
No, there's
But
an
the-
underlying nastiness to this
Exactly.
divide that I don't think any of us really like, and that's why what we're trying to bring is positivity. In fact, inside the Make 100 Healthy world,
Yeah.
really, don't ask, don't tell. I don't care
Yeah.
if you like either side. I want
Sure.
you to be healthy, happy. I want to enjoy each other. I don't want to stigmatize each other because of politics.
So,
And,
John,
you
should
know,
I give everybody a treat?
Yeah.
And take off these glasses.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they can see me.
the real man behind the mask?
It's really sunny here though in Arizona, so
This is a great man, so I hope you enjoyed this segment. Please check out our club. Come on, we're actively open for the club. Make100healthy.com/club. Join us, positive people, passionate for life. We have an online learning university. We have free consultation with longevity and wellness experts. We're doing destination events. We're doing private groups, and we got great people like Mike Fogel here. And
Amen.
and remember, yes, you can make 100 healthy, but it doesn't happen by accident. You heard the wisdom from this man, saying nothing but thanks. Talk to you soon. Thank you, Mike.
okay. Hey, wow, that's a podcast.
That's right, yes.
And
I'm going to turn it off right
where
now.
can people see it?